Pat Calamari here, Pat Sound Bites, round two with my man Mitch Perry here. Mitch, how are you doing again? You're
Oh, we're
looking
doing
great.
good. We're doing good.
I had the,
Just
I had the opportunity to interview Mitch before I put it on Pat Sound Bites podcast. It went great. I love the track. We're talking about his wonderful track, Believe, and the video. And we were just chatting about his great folks in the Mitch Perry Group. I mean, Ed and Tal and Dan and Kara and Shelly. Who am I missing?
oh, okay.
I got them all?
You're putting me on the spot. Well, you got Ed, you got Tal, you got Dan. Okay, you got
Kara?
Shelly, and you got Kara,
Okay, we got
and
them.
you've got Keith. So you've
Okay,
got the
yes.
core
And
band.
Keith, right.
Yeah, you've got the core band there. And then, of course, we have great people. We got Dave Schultz, we got JT Thomas, Steve Aguilar, Doug Pettibone, Eliza James, Katja Reicherman, and King, and Kevon Torfa on the
Okay,
album as
cool.
well.
All right. Didn't mean to throw you on the spot there, but a great, great super lineup, a great album, music box. And just asking Mitch about this great track, Believe, and the video. And certainly during the times of what we're dealing with now, I mean, the song just fits, the video just fits. And my question again was the fact of obviously you just didn't write this, 2 weeks ago or a month ago. You had this thought a while back. So talk to me about the inspiration of it and how you decided to find this song. And then I want to play the video with you and go over it.
Okay, well, when we recorded this record in two halves. We tracked half of it in January and half of it in July. When we were getting ready to go in and cut the second half in July, a good friend of mine, Dave Follett. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
So, he said, man, you got to cut that song, Believe. And I'm like, yeah, that's old. And he goes, no, that's a great song. That's a great song. You really got to cut it. And, the more I thought about it, I kind of started to agree with him to the point where we ran it at rehearsal. It felt great the first time through. And so it made the album. And I had actually tried to record this song about 12 years ago with
Wow.
with Mike Klink producing of Guns N' Roses fame. We put a lineup together, and it just, for various reasons, we never finished it. And maybe this is why, because
Things happen for a reason. And look
yeah,
at this. It's perfect timing.
yeah.
And as I said to you earlier, when I was playing it last night, and I get goosebumps every time I play it. I mean, Keith, your whole band, your guitar riff, the lyrics, the video, it's just goosebumps. And I think it was like 10,000 views. And I'm like, no way. I got to meet with Mitch. We got to do this Zoom, and I got to play it for everybody to see it. If I got to drag them to a computer to play it, because I said to folks, if this isn't the song of the year now, and there's a lot of great artists out there that are writing songs about this whole coronavirus, and there's great tracks that I've been covering, but this song has got to be the song of the year. And I'm not trying to swell up your head. That's just me. I've been playing it probably 6 weeks in a row, and I'm trying to get it on our rotation for you.
Well, thank you very much. I mean, I can't tell you what that means to me. We want people to have that kind of response to the stuff. I mean, everyone always wants to be successful with what they do, and I get that. I mean, there's nothing unique in that. But I know to a lot of the guys on this record, it really means a lot to us to get that kind of response, because this music is so close to our heart, and it is a style of music that's kind of going away.
Yeah, no, it's definitely, I agree with you. There's not much out there that I grew up and you grew up listening to that. I look at the music scene right now, and especially the rock scene of the back in the blues rocks of the Zeppelins, of the Bad Company, to Paul Rogers, and Aerosmith, and I don't see anybody really going. There's a couple of good bands that are starting, younger bands that are out there, but not to the level of what you guys put out. It's on the track in your album Music Box. Where is that sitting today, Mitch? Are you able to get it out there released, or is it held up through distribution and stuff like that?
Well, you know, this is the thing. We actually really hadn't decided how we were going to approach putting it out.
Okay.
And right at the point where we were just going to start doing that because we finished it, and I wanted to have the music done. I didn't want people to hear my descriptions and make decisions based on that. I wanted everyone we're going to deal with to know what they were dealing with. Anyway, we got the record finished and we were put on lockdown. And that's why we put Believe out first, because I'm sitting here going, oh, what are we going to do? And, oh boy, we're not going to be able to go out and play for a while with this band. We're not, you know, what are we going to do? And it just made total sense to me. I thought about it for a second. Even though you don't normally put a ballad out first, this was a no-brainer to put a video together to Believe, because Believe is written specifically for a time like this.
Absolutely.
And I knew we had the footage that Ian shot from our EPK, so it was a matter of going out and finding the extra footage, since we couldn't go and shoot new stuff ourselves. And Ian did a phenomenal job on that, and what you see is what we came up with, and it's kind of changed the whole course of how we're doing everything with the record, but I think for a great reason.
And it's relevant. I mean, a lot of the video is very relevant, very, you know, with the folks with the mask on and the healthcare workers. It wasn't just, you know, put together and you see a bunch of people in China. We're talking right this minute. So, and I think that just sets it all apart. And I know you and I chatted before, and it was great to see you guys. I'm an analog. I'm not a musician, but I would want everybody in the studio together, because I would be afraid to miss, can't even talk, miss something of Ed saying, let's try this or let's try that. So it was great that it was incorporated to see everybody in that studio putting this all together.
I mean, you know, that goes without saying. I mean, that's what makes music special, is the interplay between people. You can do amazing stuff one track at a time, and it's been done, and it will continue to be done. But for me, the big payoff is when you actually record the combustion of two people playing together or more people, and that's what makes it special. And then the whole is greater than the sum of the parts when you get it right.
Absolutely. Let me see if we can do this, my man. Let's get that up there. There we go. That's what I wanted, and that's what we want to do. Just let me know if it's a little bit too loud.
Too loud? What's that?
You're deaf. I'm deaf.
Yeah, I actually can't hear it, so I can see it right now.
Oh, okay. I mean, the video, look at that. I mean, that is just so cool.
Yeah, he really did a phenomenal job. I mean, the funny thing is, even though he didn't shoot any of this footage, except anything with the band he shot, but all the other stuff, you would have sworn he shot it. He edited it so well, you would have thought he'd planned it in advance.
And Ed's voice, you know, I guess you could have threw the girls in there, but Ed was perfect.
You mean Keith?
Oh, Keith. Ed's on the keyboard. Keith was perfect.
He absolutely was. You know, and yeah, we could have thrown the girls on there. But this was also another thing I wanted to try and stay away from, was typical gratuitous production values, you know, with the big girls on the chorus. And, you know, I kind of wanted to try and keep all the arrangements we did kind of unique and a little bit different, even if sometimes it meant being minimalist like we were here.
Was it more than one take? Was it a couple of takes to get it actually?
The actual backing track, I think we got it within 3 takes.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, this band plays so well together. It's why the record feels the way it does. We didn't use a click track. We just sat in the room as you see it here. All the stuff's set up in a square, so we all look at each other. And it's all set up so when it's recorded, it's got enough separation that we can, you know, get what we need and still keep the original track together. So, you know, keep everything as it happened on the basics. So it's a perfect situation to be in.
What goes in your mind when you watch it and see it and hear it played and hear the enthusiasm from a guy like me and certainly other folks that you've been talking to and interviewing and promoting? I mean, it's got to put you on a level that you go. And the guitar riff, man, this is Mitch Perry at his best.
Thanks. You know, I mean, I can't. It's why we do this. You know, we like to be accepted. We like, you know, to have our music appreciated, and getting the kind of responses we're getting from gentlemen such as yourself. That's why we do
like
it.
I said, I get goosebumps every time I listen to it, and I could watch it every day, and I've been playing it on my radio show every day, and we really want to get it on our rotation as much as we can. And the girls do a super job.
The girls are phenomenal. I mean, you know, once again, we're talking about Believe here, but this record is really, really deep songs. And I mean, the stuff that, you know, these girls are singing, I mean, Kara on I Still Miss You, or Shelly on Pain. I mean, it's really first class stuff.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a touch of the other tracks. I mean, it's a perfect start. I mean, this is killer. If everybody can relate to this, everybody.
That's what we were hoping to accomplish there. You know, I mean, that's the whole point of this song. I want people to be able to put themselves inside that chorus, and when they hear the chorus, it feels like themselves singing.
Oh my goodness, it's just incredible. And that last track, the last note, and Keith brings in the girls, and it's all about love, and it's a positive energy. And you watch the videos, and part of you want to cry knowing where we're at today. But we know, you know, if you just believe, and we're gonna get through this. I know we're gonna get through this, and it's powerful, and it's done a number to me. I gotta tell you, Mitch. I gotta tell you. But all the artists on the track did a great job, and I can't wait for you to be able to share the other tracks with the music lovers out there like myself.
Well, thank you. Again, we really, really appreciate all the support, and man, just keep believing.
There you go, brother. Now, to raise it up a notch, I also do the 5 for it all. I got my dice here. Now, normally, as I would go to a show and meet you in a band before or after, and we roll the dice for listeners that are new to me, I came up with 5 for it all, dice game. We videotape it, and Mitch rolls, or whoever rolls, if they can roll a 5 of a kind, totaling in 3 rolls, and it's been done. I play the entire album on my radio show. So do you got loaded dice, Mitch?
You know, I do, but give me 1 second to go grab them.
Yeah,
They're
okay.
on the other side of the room. I'll be right back.
Okay, brother. Check it out, Mitch Perry Group, and it's called Believe, and the album track is called Music Box, and you can check it out. Go to Mitch's website, mitchperry.com. It's on all the socials, and I encourage everyone to share and listen to Believe and share the video, because if it doesn't hit you, something is drastically wrong. There he is. He's back. He's got his
I'm
loaded
back.
dice.
The loaded dice. Okay, here are the dice.
Okay, brother, let it rip.
Okay.
What do we got?
Oh my God. 2 3s.
Yeah. Okay, I would keep the 2 3s, Mitch.
Okay, we're keeping
again.
2 3s.
All right, brother, go ahead.
Oh my God. 2 more 3s.
No, one more. Come on, brother.
Okay, now do I throw 2 dice or do I throw
one? No,
one
just
dice?
the one.
Okay.
You got this, bro.
So we need a 3 here, huh?
We need a 3. Come on, where's Ruth? 3.
Oh my God! It's a 3.
I love it. He got it. Oh, wait, I got the orange one. I got the purple one. There you go. All right. Well, I'm going to be playing all the tracks on my radio show to support Mitch and get that out there. That is beautiful. Go to MitchPerry.com and support this amazing artist. Mitch, I can't thank you enough. Now, if you could do me one more favor, and I'll let you go, is I'm in New York. I'm a past fire chief, and I was in charge of our local county 911 center. And I retired after 30 years. I had to get out of that. Yeah. But if you could kindly send a message to all the healthcare workers, all the folks in the front line, and thanking them, not only the folks in New York that are my colleagues, but throughout the world that are fighting this, I would appreciate that. I think it's important that the folks hear from great artists like yourself.
Yeah, well, I mean, it goes without saying. I mean, the people who are putting themselves on the front line of this, you know, every hospital worker, every nurse, every doctor, they're basically assuming a role that they didn't sign up for. You know, they're our soldiers, and they're fighting a battle for us, and they're the ones taking the bullets at the front. You know, I mean, we can't thank them enough.
There you go. Well, thank you, my man. I appreciate that. I'm going to share it with everybody, all my colleagues, and hopefully a ton of people that Believe watch us here on Pat Soundbites IGTV, and we get it out there. Mitch, thank you so much, and I gotta say thank you to Jody. Best promos, the best out there. Gotta support my girl Jody. I love her to death. Mitch, thank you, man. Stay safe, stay well, and please keep in touch. We hope to catch you on the road and get you in our radio station. And roll the dice again. I'll let you know when I'm playing all the tracks.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I can't wait to make it out that way, and look forward to hooking up with you when we do. Okay, man. MitchPerry.com and Believe and Music Box, and check it all out. Thanks, pal. Thank you. Take care.
Okay, bud.
Bye.
Bye.